up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show No Filter back for another TGIF Friday. Let me fix this. Let's fix this light a little bit. There we go. What's going on? What's going on? Got a lot to talk about, but first, let me cover my ass. No Diddy. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show No Filter are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Way to start this Friday. Payday is payday on the Flow Show No Filter every Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. And you can catch me 24/7. My podcast is on Apple and Spotify and everywhere else they put podcasts. But I like how Angelina started it off. It's a $9 holla. Start today's show off flowing. I wish you all to be safe, happy, and most important, stay hypervigilant wherever you go. Let's normalize situational awareness, protect your neck, head on a swivel. Got a lot to talk about today. Diddy and Jay-Z in another case. Dude said they used a rubber fist on him. We're going to talk about it. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's false. But we're going to talk about it. They got someone's in custody for the person who assassinated or sniped Charlie Kirk. They got a person in custody. This about the 50th person they've had in custody, but they say no, this one really is the guy. So we're gonna talk about that. But very first, let's start this TGIF Friday. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical dishes in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back in the club sipping Moet is where you find me. The back in the club macking holes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music blasting. But I just can't quit because one of these women Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ever secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Because we both got caught. Now check it. I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy. Got mad pins. See notes by the layers. 2 fucking players. I love it when you call me Flow Daddy. What's up? What's up? What's up? Who we got in here? Who we got in here today? Good morning, RX. Angie, what's up? Kathy, good morning. We in this. Tracy, what up? C-Tuck. C-Tuck says, good morning, Flow and crew. Make sure y'all like the live as y'all enter, please, and thank you in advance. Happy MFing Friday. Morning, Wake and Bake crew. What's up, Laura? Melissa says, nothing like a little biggie in the morning to get your day started. Yeah. So what the hell we gonna talk about first? Let's see what the hell we got going on in this phone of mine, TGIF. How was everybody's week? Did this week fly by? Did y'all week fly by like my week flew by? My week flew by. It was like I woke up, it was Monday. Then I woke up, it was Friday. The fuck? That's how it's supposed to go, though. Any weekend plans? Any weekend plans? They got Summer Jam going on in Cleveland today. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be down at Summer Jam. Hope everybody is safe. We had a major shooting last Sunday after the Browns lost. Everybody downtown got the blasting. So they got me feeling like, you know what? I think I need to stay away from events like Summer Jam until people could put their fucking guns up. Okay, Angie going to the Breezy Bowl. Angie gonna be at the Breezy Bowl. Okay, Lindsay, it's Lindsay's birthday on Sunday, y'all. Everybody wish Lindsay a happy pre-birthday. Any exciting plans, Lindsay? So we got a birthday. Shout out to the green team. Everybody say happy birthday to Lindsay. Happy birthday, Lindsay. What's up? He said, Lindsay says, go Bears. Bears play the Lions this weekend. Who the hell we play this weekend? Who the Browns play, C-Tuck? Oh, Friday is your Sunday. RX say Friday is my Sunday. I feel you. You back to work, huh? Yeah. Payday. What's up, Tracy? Love, Flow Daddy and the crew. $4.99. That's a $5 holla. Oh shit. Thanks for the great news, C-Tuck. We got to play them old tough ass Ravens. Damn it. Come on, Browns. I ain't got time for y'all ass this weekend. Bring your fucking game. Oh shoot, I got a $1.99 super chat on my phone somehow. Shout out to Rosemary Stoner. Sounds like she part of the Wake and Bake crew. Shout out for the $1.99. I'm gonna call that a $2 holla. Oh, you just got all the good news today, C-Tuck. C-Tuck got all the good news, y'all. They celebrating 25 years since they made me cry when they took our team. Much love to everybody. $5 holla. What the hell we got going on today? Let's start off with this Jay-Z stuff. What the hell is going on? So this Diddy accuser, Joseph Manzaro, he has filed in his criminal case seeking to impeach Brendan Paul with what he saw and says Paul was there when he was sexually tortured. Manzaro said Sean Combs and Jay-Z used a black rubber fist to violently assault him, allegedly. But what's interesting is he said that Brendan Paul, if you remember, Brendan Paul was the drug mule who they said ran drugs and got drugs for Diddy and blah, blah, blah. And then he went on the stand and said he wasn't working with a lot of different drugs, and people were debating, was it just personal? Was he really selling it? What really was going on? Well, this Manzaro guy said Brendan Paul's a fucking liar. and he filing on his ass. I am over the age of 18 and competent to testify. I make this declaration voluntarily, based on my own personal knowledge, to correct and supplement the record in this above matter. They're talking about the Diddy trial. This declaration impeaches sworn testimony given by Brendan Paul on or about June 20th, 2025, and memorializes that I instructed my then attorney, Travis Walker, to present this evidence to the proper New York court and to refer it to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. To my knowledge, those instructions were not carried out, depriving the court and federal authorities of material, case critical information, and impeding the administration of justice. Then this guy, what the hell is his name? Joseph Manzaro, then goes on in this motion, in this filing, to say he personally saw Brendan Paul doing shit that Brendan Paul said he didn't do. Heavy, heavy shit. Listen to what this dude says. He was upset. Oh, let me tell you something else about this guy. Since you brought that up, Melissa, he upset that the feds didn't call him. He said he had information that would have helped the case, but the feds didn't let him testify. I don't know what the hell is that's all about. But check this out. He says, in the early morning hours of April 3rd, 2015, in Deerfield Beach, Florida, Manzaro says he personally observed Brendan Paul arrive under cover of darkness after an overnight ride from Ohio on a high-performance motorcycle. He described traveling at extremely high speeds, up to 200 miles per hour. I then personally witnessed Mr. Paul receive a shipment of 2 kilos of narcotics, 1 kilo of Coca-Cola, and 1 kilo of methamphetamine. He said he got this from Eric, some guy named Eric, who was a known supplier. A price of $20,000 was agreed upon before the transaction went down, which would be a serious contrast to what Brendan Paul said. Everything was small amounts and it was like personal. You're talking about a $20,000 transaction. That's more than personal, if we are to believe this Manzaro fellow. No money was exchanged at the handoff, consistent with an established delivery system rather than a casual one-off transaction. In my presence, now listen to this, y'all. I need the people in the back of the class to pay attention. Eyes at the front of the room. In my presence, Mr. Paul discussed prior and future deliveries and described specific evasion methods. Methods like using thermal blankets to obscure heat signatures, diverting into ravines and wooded areas to use motorcycles' off-road capabilities if spotted by Florida Highway Patrol, pre-planned routes, and timing to avoid law enforcement. Brandon Paul, you little sneaky motherfucker, you. If this is true, you's a sneaky motherfucker, allegedly. Allegedly. Mr. Paul admitted he got the job through Christian Combs via Instagram, Little Mohawk Diddy, and described his role as a transporter. These statements and the observed conduct are consistent with organized drug trafficking activity, not personal use or casual involvement. The feds might be doing some digging, y'all. If this Manzaro guy is telling the truth, this might be some of the shit that these feds are looking into. Another another opportunity, or not opportunity, but another moment this guy shed light on. He said, later that same night, April 3rd, after the drug drop-off, I observed Brendan Paul inside the event where I was sexually tortured. I first saw his reflection in the mirror and turned, and then I saw him in person laughing and jeering while Sean Combs and Jay-Z used a black rubber fist to violently assault Manzaro, allegedly. He goes on to say, no, well, I can't just go on to say. So we have Jay-Z implemented in another crazy sexual assault, nasty allegation. So far, Jay-Z has successfully defended himself. I wonder what they're going to say about this one. I wonder, is he going to come out speaking on it, or is he going to just ignore this? Because this guy making some strong ass claims. Jay-Z did say he was moving out the country, him and Beyonce. Maybe they're getting the fuck out of here because this Manzaro dude. I don't know. This is still speculation. We'll see how it play out, but I'm gonna continue. He goes on to say, I confirmed Mr. Paul's identity by his distinctive fangs piercing under his chin, which were fresh and oozing, and which he said were illegally performed by a friend at a tattoo shop. Mr. Paul asked for a napkin to clean the wounds, and Eric provided. His interaction occurred in Deerfield Beach, Florida on April 3rd, 2015, confirming Mr. Paul's physical presence in Florida that night. This dude is spilling all the beans. And if these beans are really true beans, it could be some people getting in trouble if this guy know what he's talking about. He also goes on to say, during these events and discussions, Mr. Paul stated in substance that he sells meth to kids at school, and that 1 kilo will last him the whole year. This statement underscores distribution level conduct and refutes any suggestion that his handling of narcotics was limited to personal use. Boom. Y'all, this would be, if this dude know what he's talking about, the courts, the judge, Everybody is looking into this, I'm sure. If Brendan Paul is caught up in lying to the court, they might force him to tell more shit that he knows. Because I can say one thing. I don't know if this dude is being truthful or not. I have no way of knowing. But I can say he coming with a lot of details. To be making it up, he coming with a lot of details. So he's claiming dude is absolutely a drug mule. He's saying he's not a drug mule, but a drug mule, but I personally witnessed him receive 2 kilo shipment after an overnight high-speed run. He said he only had small personal use amounts. This guy says the 2 kilo delivery was a wholesale scale transfer for about $20,000. He says Brendan Paul claimed he never attended or witnessed freak-off events, only cleaned up afterward. This guy saying he was present inside of a freak-off April 3rd, 2015. While this dude was allegedly, they were sexually assaulting him and giving him the business. Brendan Paul also said he wasn't ever in Florida. This guy has identified him as being in Florida. Brendan Paul claimed he had minor involvement, infrequent, and was disconnected from a lot of what Diddy had going on. Navarro says he self-identified himself as a transporter, said he was recruited by Christian Combs, and discussed routes, shipments, and evasion hallmarks of structured trafficking enterprise. Holy hell. This dude got more to say. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Immediately after Mr. Paul's June 20th testimony, and on multiple occasions thereafter, I instructed my then attorney, Travis Walker, to present the above impeachment evidence to the presiding court. I also instructed Mr. Walker to report this information to the FBI, given the apparent drug trafficking and perjury implications. To my knowledge, despite my clear instructions, these actions were not taken. As a result, the court and law enforcement were deprived of material impeachment evidence, and the administration of justice was impeded. This could turn out to be some shit, y'all. If this guy was telling people and trying to get the word out that this dude was lying and nobody did nothing about it, this may be another reason that the judge is pissed the fuck off. Imagine Judge reading this and doing a little digging and doing a little research. Imagine what he might come up with. This Diddy thing is far from over, but you got people coming out saying people was lying, I got proof, and nobody would listen to me. Why not? Why would nobody listen to this guy? The scale, the planning of the routes, being recruited by Diddy's son, saying that he's a transporter, saying that he sold to kids, meth of all things, he sold meth to kids. They say all of these facts warrant impeachment of Mr. Paul's testimony and referral for potential perjury and obstruction related offenses and for investigation into a coordinated trafficking enterprise. Man. And then he signs it. He says, I declare under penalty of perjury that the foregoing information is true and correct. Executed September 10th, 2025 at Lake Clark Shores, Florida. Signed by Dr. Joseph Manzaro. This motherfucker a doctor. Manzaro is a doctor? Wait a minute, doc. I don't know, y'all. This might have some merit. I'm about to look up Dr. Manzaro and see what the hell he got going on. But I'm trying to figure out. This the guy that was assaulted at a party. This was the weird case. I don't know, man. This was the guy that was at a party, and I think they made him dress up like a penis. Is that this guy? Man, and I'm glad, AT. Yes, that these young people are definitely hooked on some new rugs, and it's sad. I see it everywhere. And these fucking vape pens. These vape pens are ruining our children too. These vape pens killing our kids too. We gotta get them off all this shit. But it goes back to my point. Why so many witnesses with all this information? How could you not call them? What was Comey doing? You know, I was kind of not standing up for her, but I was giving her the benefit of the doubt when she got fired. But no matter what the reason was, you just didn't handle this case right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. You got people flat out swearing that to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, and saying that Britain is a damn lie. Brendan Paul, the drug mule, says he's a damn lie. Yet he's not called. Make it make sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now let me tell you who this Manzaro guy. Let me refresh. Let me give you a refresher. This comes from USA Today. This was a little while ago. Sean Diddy Combs accused of rugging and sexually maiming a man in the lawsuit. Now, what does this guy say happened? He says that Diddy orchestrated and facilitated the abuse, coercion, and intimidation of Manzaro, using his influence, wealth, and power to silence and control Manzaro and engage in acts of violence, sexual coercion, and psychological manipulation, knowingly causing severe harm while ensuring Manzaro remained unable to seek justice, the lawsuit reads. Manzaro. He says he was now let me give you some context on this guy though. I don't know because one of his case on 8/19, Joe Manzaro versus Combs, the judge dismissed the case. So I don't know what to say about this guy. But he's swearing what he's talking about now is the truth. So we shall see. I don't know what the hell going on with these motherfuckers. This shit is crazy. All I know is people were not called who should have been called. And I do believe Brandon Paul was lying his ass off. I said he lied like a rug. Brendan Paul lied like a rug. I believe that. I also believe he was in fear that if he went up there talking too much, they might take his ass out. Because we live in a country where, as we can see, they will take your ass out. They will take your ass up out of here if you end up in the wrong circle talking the wrong shit. And speaking of being taken out, love him or hate him, Charlie Kirk was taken out. Charlie Kirk was taken out. I don't know exactly why, but I think it's obvious he was taken out. Now, some people said Charlie Kirk was calling for the list to be or Epstein files to be released. They saying that could be the reason. I don't fucking know, but I'm just telling y'all what I've been hearing. Um, some people say, like I got somebody who just sent me a message. Um, he was taken out to magnify and to divide us even more as a country. And because of this, because they want to keep us fighting, because they want to keep us divided, people feel like that's why they took Charlie Kirk out. It just, whatever the case is, it don't make no sense. We know it's something more to it. And to those people who feel like you don't like, he said bad stuff about blacks, bad stuff about different groups, and you say, and y'all are, you saying like he deserved it or whatever, you're happy or whatever. I just want people to realize this. When somebody like that gets taken out at that level, if there's some war going on behind the scenes, you don't realize that somebody might take out somebody on the opposite side of the coin now as a retaliation. So you may be happy or don't care about what happened to Charlie because of his views, but you thinking too shallow. Don't you think that if Charlie was taken out, well, somebody on the opposite side of the spectrum could be in danger now too? Because this, whatever the hell going on, they could be retaliating. You got to get your head out the sand, and we got to quit thinking like 5-year-olds. We got to think. We got to think and really think like grown-ups. It don't stop there. That's why we need to pay attention. I don't care if you like them, love them, whatever. If somebody get taken out, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So don't think that was the last bullet ever sold on the planet that took Charlie Kirk out. There are more bullets and more guns being purchased as we speak. And we know far too well that this country and a lot of these evil motherfuckers live by the code. You take one of mine, I'm taking 10 of yours. So don't be so quick to just look at things from the surface area and just act like nothing more can come out of this. That's why I tell people all the time, you got to pay attention to it all. Who's next? Who's next? Ain't nothing to me funny about death. I'm just sorry. It's not funny to me. It's not. It's an area where I just don't play with it. Like I say all the time, I call out motherfuckers while they're here to their face on my platform. I don't hide at all. I put my face on everything I say, and I don't give a rat's ass about calling out people who need to be called out. That's why once death comes, I can let it go. I put my work in while people are here. Once they die, I don't have nothing else to say. Let God judge them. I'm done. My granny, I was raised like that. We were never taught, I don't care who the hell they were. We weren't taught to dance on people's grave. And so I'm going to always follow my granny's lead on that. People could feel however they want to feel. My thing is this: you got a right to feel however you want to feel. I'm not telling you how to feel, but don't tell me and expect me to dance on somebody's grave who I called out when they were living. I tell people all the time in the comments, I have a whole different responsibility with my platform that you don't have. So you probably can't relate why I carry the way I carry. I'm outspoken. I spark debate. I could be controversial. Do I want somebody to blast my ass? And if somebody blasts my ass, you think I want people dancing on my fucking grave because they disagree with what this shit that I say on my podcast? Hell no. So if I don't want people dancing on my fucking grave, I'm not going to dance on nobody else's grave. I just don't do that shit. That's not my style. I call you out when you can defend yourself. Once you can't defend yourself, I'm done with it. I tell you all the time, I don't like bullies. And I don't like to bully people. I don't bully people. If you can't defend yourself, I'm not dogging you no more. I'll move on. So anyway, whether you care about what happened to Charlie or you don't, whatever side you on, it still affects every last one of us. Like I said, if there's some war behind the scenes going on that we don't know about, don't think something else ain't coming out of this. Now, whoever loved Charlie, they might retaliate. Now the same person who was just laughing, now you're going to be crying. Don't wait for that shit to happen. Let's figure out the fuck going on right now. Nobody could ever tell me or question me about, because I call people out. They know what I say. See, I ain't hiding behind fake pages. When I call a person out, my shit go viral and they know what I said. And I do that shit every day, all day. You could never compare. That's why when people pass away, I always do a respectful tribute. Because I'm never, ever gonna be laughing and giggling and kikiing when somebody dies. I ain't never doing that. You know, and if that's what you do, that's what you do. I don't have a problem with what you do. You can do it how you don't, but don't have a problem because I don't do that shit. Every time somebody dies, it's always some people that didn't like them. So what? I'm a shit on people when they. Nah, I don't do that. I just don't do that. I will never do that. I wasn't raised to do that. My granny would never let me do that, and I'm not coming outside of who I am because you feel that way. If you feel that way, cool. I can't do that shit. So anyway, they got the fucking piece of shit. Well, I was to say he allegedly a piece of shit in custody because they're saying that they got this time it's the right guy, and this is what Trump's saying. Motherfuckers want me to be shitting on somebody who can't even defend themselves. What the fuck? Why would I wasting my time on that? I got shit to do. So anyway, ABC News. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this the right one? It might be the right one. Hold the fuck up. Oh, yeah. This the right one. All right. ABC News. ABC News says a person in custody in shooting of Charlie Kirk, Trump says calls for death penalty. All right, Laura, take it easy, Laura. So they finally, they had 1 million people in custody, and they keep releasing them, but they got this guy. This is the guy they got in custody right now. So let's see what the hell they're saying about this guy. A person is in custody in the shooting of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. President Donald Trump said on Fox and Friends Friday morning. I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody, Trump said. He later added, subject to change, but the facts are the facts. We have the person that we think is the person we're looking for. Trump said he was told just 5 minutes before he went on air for the pre-scheduled interview that someone was in custody. Essentially, somebody that was very close to him turned him in, Trump said. Trump said the father of the suspect went to the authorities and convinced the son, and this is it. Wow. So the father of the suspect went to the authorities and told on his son. That's keeping it real. That's tough, but you got to do what's right. Woo, shit. That had to be, I mean, you got to turn him in, but at the same time, it's your son, man. My dad definitely would turn me in, though. I ain't gonna lie. So if that was your son, would y'all turn him in? Let me know in the chat. I want to know. I know my dad would turn me in for sure. Trump also reiterated that the shooter should get the death penalty. But another thing, law enforcement has yet to confirm the arrest or provide any details at the same time. So he's in custody, but we don't know if he's arrested yet. But Trump said whoever is the shooter should get the death penalty. He went on to say, in Utah, you have the death penalty and a good governor there. I have gotten to know him, Trump said of Governor Spencer Cox. The governor is intent on the death penalty in his case, and he should be. In the latest video of the suspect, which was played during a news conference with state and federal officials Thursday evening, the apparent gunman can be seen climbing down from the roof of a building on the campus of Utah Valley University, where authorities believe he fired the fatal shot and then fled the scene. So far, authorities have received more than 7,000 tips and leads and completed some 200 interviews, Cox said Thursday. Amid the manhunt for the shooter, officials said Thursday they are working around the clock to locate the person of interest who is believed to be college aged. The FBI also said Thursday it has recovered what is believed to be the weapon used in the deadly shooting. A high-profile bolt-action rifle was recovered in a wooded area near where the shooting took place, according to Salt Lake City FBI specialists. The rifle is an older model imported .3 to .06 caliber bolt-action rifle wrapped in a towel. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Officials said that 11:52 a.m. on Wednesday, the suspect arrived on the campus and then proceeded to travel through the stairwells up to the roof of the building near where the outdoors event took place before the shooter fired down at Kirk. He was up on the building and fired down from on top of the roof. Kirk was hit by a single shot at approximately 12:20 p.m. and taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. After the shooting, the suspected shooter traveled to the other side of the building, jumped off, fled off campus into a neighborhood. Officials are working through nearby neighborhoods, contacting people with doorbell cameras and speaking to witnesses to identify any leads. I want to make it crystal clear right now to whoever did this, we will find you, we will try you, and we will hold you accountable. But like I said, they got somebody in custody right now, so we'll see what the hell happened to him. This is just crazy that we live in this type of world, man. We live in a world where, and then from where he shot from, C Tuck said, remember, y'all, this is the same Trump that was going to release the files. This has yet to be released. Take the info with a grain of salt. C Tuck. C Tuck calling it like it is this morning. And then some people telling me, but now I heard this too, but I've talked to a lot of bullet and gun experts, and they say bullets don't ricochet off of bulletproof vests. So I don't know. Everybody to me that I spoke to that are like bulletproof vests and gun experts, quote unquote, they say bullets don't ricochet off bulletproof vests. So I don't know, y'all. It's just a crazy ass world. I know that. It's just a crazy ass world. This is just a crazy ass world. Let's see what else we got. So Trump been going around talking about it.
I said you were going to do well.
So they describe how they caught the shooter. How did they catch the shooter? Let me see if I can break that. If we can break that down real quick. They are saying that they caught the shooter who allegedly shot Charlie Kirk. How did they catch him?
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything. Hey, what's up?
How did they? Shut up. How did they catch Charlie Kirk's alleged shooter? Where they catch his ass at? Okay, so cameras caught the suspect climbing to the rooftop. They released the images. He left behind physical trace evidence, shoe imprints, palm print, forearm imprint, and they recovered the murder weapon, ammunition near the campus. The suspect was, like we said, was turned in by his father. And some minister who has ties to law enforcement. And then his father convinced him to surrender. Crazy, crazy, crazy. She give me. Yeah, Tracy says they absorb, not bounce bullets. Look at Melissa come in with a little bit of misinformation this morning. No, I'm just playing. Break it down, RX. RX said the bullets are usually smashed into those vests. They don't bounce. That would be a major design flaw. People would be catching ricochets all the time. All right, it's all good, Melissa. Melissa, was that your information or was that your friend's information? Are we going to throw your friend under the bus this morning on this Friday? Melissa, we need to know. We need to know if this was Melissa's information or this was her friend's information. If it's her friend's information, we banning her friend's information. Oh, she said he saw it online and told me. Okay. Tell him to vet. Okay. Hey, look, they had conspiracy theory Thursday at work. Well, tell them thank you for the information. But at this time, the community has decided that that information is not not right. but tell them we appreciate it. Niggas don't want the bullet ricochet. hey, look, I like how Melissa said, I ain't taking the fall for that crazy ass info. Bullets ricocheting off a bulletproof vest. Hey, look, some bulletproof vests, if it's ricocheting, motherfuckers be dying left and right off them ricochets. Hey, the bulletproof vest, it won't kill, it'll kill somebody else quick as it kill you. But no, in all seriousness though, fuck. Man, I don't really understand. I've been digging, man. I'm trying to figure out the hell going on in this one. Something. This dude could shoot too. And that's what's really got me like somebody, I just don't see him doing this shit on his own. I don't know, man. Somebody paid somebody who was a sharpshooter to do this shit. Because this was a one-shot kill. And you just can't tell me this wasn't paid for or something, man. What the hell? Yeah, we love you, Melissa. We love you, Melissa. We just don't love your friend with the bad info. I'm just playing. It's Friday. Lily said, absolutely, somebody was trained. It's Friday, y'all. I'm just up here it's TGIF, man. I'm feeling good another week with my community. We get to laugh. We get to laugh and just come together. Man, I don't like when people text me. I don't like when people text me and say, did you see my previous text? Why you texting me, ask me, did I see your previous text? I don't like that type of text message. I don't know. I could just be funny. But I don't like that. What are you texting me talking about? Did I see your previous text? Are you putting pressure on me? Look at Big R. That's what I needed after somebody texting me talking about, did I see their previous text? Fuck your previous text. Since you're trying to put pressure on me at 9:30 a.m. Thank you for the super duper 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 sticker, Big R. Looking good out and about in your profile pic. $19.99. We call that a $20. Holla, 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 holla. I appreciate it. Don't be texting me talking about did I see your previous text? Hell no, I ain't see your previous text. And I ain't see this text either. How about that? How about I ain't see neither text? I ain't seen nan text. Not even this one that you asked me, did I see? Nope. Talking about something, did I see your previous text? Don't do that. Don't do that. So thank you for the super duper chat. We eating good on a Friday. Everybody needs to be safe, y'all. Let's go back to the days when we prioritize safety. They said, Tracy said, people who pick on you love you the most. Melissa said that get on her nerves too. Yeah, don't be double texting me talking about you trying to point me to different text messages to other text messages. Like I ain't see I ain't see your previous text. I ain't see this text, and I ain't gonna see your next text. Matter of fact, Blockiana. Your new name gonna be Blockiana. Oh, Melissa, don't put no extra question mark behind. Do not come with them 2, 3, and 4 question marks either. That I hate that shit. What you trying to say? All these question marks. That means you want smoke. Hey, Sydney. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Don't be texting motherfuckers talking about, did you receive my last text? If they saw it, they saw it. If they didn't, they did it. But if you come back with that, did you see my previous text? You gonna get your ass on the do not pay no mind list. Word to the wise. Enjoyed everybody this week. Enjoy your weekend. Let's get to our mouse in the chat. The Flow Show No Filter every Monday through Friday live at 8:30 a.m. and 24/7 on Apple and Spotify and all the rest where you get your shit at. So we start at 8:30. Your stomach and your cheeks will be hurting by approximately 8:45 because the jokes just flow. Like my boy C Tuck say, I'm out. Have a safe and wonderful weekend, everybody. And please, please, please be safe. And 2 things: be safe and don't be double texting motherfuckers. And don't send no multiple ass question marks when you ask somebody a question and you a little upset. Don't send all them question marks. Don't be coming with 3 and 4 question marks behind whatever you say. We don't like that. Grandma Kathy, enjoy your weekend. I'm going to end it on Grandma's Kathy's. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. I much love, and I love y'all. I really do. I love y'all. But motherfucker, it's Friday, and I ain't got no job, and I'm